So again, a welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for showing up today. A little background in terms of what Yoga Nidra is. It is a form of conscious rest. It translates into the Sanskrit word Nidra means like psychic sleep, where the body essentially falls asleep and the mind remains alert. So it's different from meditation in that it's really more of a practice of deep relaxation. And whilst we do enter a heightened state of awareness, uh, the overall effect is one of deep release, deep relax, so that the body can go into what's called a parasympathetic state and provoke the healing that the entire system might need. So all you have to do is surrender to my guidance and try and stay awake. But if you fall asleep, trust that your intuition will guide you back. And it's about a 30-minute practice called coming home to yourself. So go ahead and lie on your back in Shavasana, closing the eyes, welcoming yourself to this practice of Yoga Nidra, a form of conscious rest, a dance in the state between sleeping and waking, a space where great healing potential exists, a space to connect with your deep self, beyond the personality and the ego, beyond negative thought patterns, beyond held beliefs and conditioning, a journey to the true self, the limitless self, and our deepest presence. Our practice today is intended to support you in coming home to yourself. As we begin to settle in, ensure that you're comfortable and warm. You may wish to cover yourself with a light blanket, as Yoga Nidra can slow the heartbeat and lower body temperature. You're invited to close the eyes or simply soften the gaze, relaxing all the muscles around the eyes, and perhaps allowing the eyes to close of their own accord. Begin to settle in mind and body, becoming physically still. Consciously releasing thinking in the analytical mind, following the spoken words with ease, without analyzing either the words or yourself. Gently begin to guide your awareness to the sounds around you. Note now the furthest sound away. Note now the closest sound. Note the sound or the sensation of your own breath. And just staying present with the breath for a few minutes, allowing the breath to breathe you. One breath pulsing through all of life. Now gently begin to turn your attention to the contact points between the body and the surface that you're lying on. Feel your body softening into the surface that you're lying on, and allow yourself to feel held. Feel the sensations of your body breathing. Feel the breath as a subtle expansion and letting go as you breathe in and breathe out. Now feel the subtle sensation of your own heart beating. Soften and relax the muscles around the eyes. Relax the muscles around the forehead, releasing any tension from the jaw, from the throat, allowing the shoulders to relax. Allow the whole head to become a little heavier and feel a little more rested. Feeling the weight of your head, shoulders, indeed the whole body falling back into the surface that's supporting you. Feeling held, supported, resting here, nestling in, at ease, and held by something beyond yourself. You are now invited to set a resolve, an intention, your sankalpa, also known as your heartfelt prayer. Your sankalpa is an expression of your true nature calling to itself, a deep goal or direction towards your fully expressed self. This resolve or intention is like a beacon, a guide, the way forward. As you allow it to arise, know that just like almost everything else, it is fluid and subject to change and not fixed. You can change your intention, your heartfelt prayer, as you move through your life. To set your intention today, be true to yourself in this moment. And once your intention arises, affirm it to yourself 3 times in an I am statement, as if it has already come to be. Some examples to consider are the following. I am at peace. I am safe. I am healing. I am as God created me. Or simply, I trust. Repeat it to yourself silently from the heart 3 times. We will now begin a rotation of consciousness around the physical body. Simply resting your awareness briefly on each body part as you hear it named. Notice any sensation in that part and then follow along as you hear the guidance. Begin by feeling sensation at the right hand, the whole right hand, the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, tracing awareness to the right wrist, right forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder. Feel the right shoulder resting and relaxed. The right armpit. Tracing awareness down to the right side waist, to the right hip, the right thigh, knee, shin, calf, right ankle, top of the foot, the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. The whole right side of the body. Tracing awareness now to the left hand, the whole left hand, the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, the palm of the hand, the back of the hand, tracing awareness to the left wrist, left forearm, elbow, upper arm, the right shoulder, feeling the left shoulder resting and relaxed, the left armpit, tracing awareness down to the left side waist, the left hip, left thigh, knee, shin, calf, ankle, top of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. The whole left side of the body. Ensure that you are awake. Moving awareness now to the middle back, upper back, backs of the shoulders. Feel the central column of the spine, the back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head, forehead. Soften the forehead, the right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center point, left eye, right eye. Feel all around the eyes relaxed. Left ear, the folds of the left ear, the left inner ear. Shifting awareness to the right ear, the folds of the right ear, the right inner ear. Left cheek, right cheek, left nostril, right nostril, nose tip. Experience the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Upper lip, lower lip, the chin, jaw, inner structures of the throat, the outer throat, right side of the chest and ribs, left side of the chest and ribs, center of the chest, the upper abdomen, the lower abdomen, the ball of the pelvis. Becoming aware now of the whole right leg, the whole left leg, both legs together. Right arm, left arm, feeling both arms simultaneously. Aware of the whole front of the torso, the back of the torso, the whole front of the body, the whole back of the body, the whole body at the same time, the whole body. The whole body filled with light, a lightness of being, buoyant, weightless, and free of tension. Ensure that you are awake. Begin now to come back into awareness of your breath and feel the breath like a tide, ebbing and flowing. Keeping the breath natural and unchanged. Draw your attention to a central point on the body where you most feel the breath. And begin to breathe in and out through that point. It might be the heart center, the belly, perhaps the throat. Breathing in and out through that point. A nourishing inhale, a releasing exhale. As you feel your breath, feel too that you are aware of your breath, that you are the observer of your breath, the witness, not only of your breath, but all that you experience. Bring your attention now back to the central point in the body. Breathing, breath ebbing and flowing. And begin now to drop your attention deeper into your body, to the core of your being, the spine. As you inhale, send the breath down to the base of the spine. And as you exhale, awareness traces back up the spine to the heart center, the center of your chest. Inhale to the base of the spine. Exhale heart center. Inhale, base of the spine. Exhale, heart center. Continuing the breath in this way with your own rhythm of breath. Inhale, breathing down to the base of the spine. And as you exhale, awareness now shifts back up the spine to the base of the throat. Inhale, base of the spine. Exhale, base of throat. Inhale, base of spine. Exhale to the throat. Continue on your own with your own rhythm of breath. Feel the body breathing, the breath breathing you. Feeling the breath in a different way now. Feeling that the whole body subtly expands and contracts with each inhale and each exhale. As though the subtle energy of the body is billowing and softening with the breath. Billowing and softening with the breath. Subtler still, more tuned and aware. Ensure that you are awake. Reflecting now that awareness itself is sensing the breath. Awareness itself is sensing the breath. Sensing subtle energies and life force. And as magical and wonderful as they are still separate from the deep self, the one observing and able to perceive, the unchanged, radiant, deep self. Allow now a lighter awareness of your breath. You can still feel yourself breathing, but now we are sending the awareness deeper, touching something beyond description. A stillness, peace, limitless and spacious. All of these and more. Allowing yourself to rest in this space of limitless potential. The practice is simply to allow the images to emerge and dissolve away. Nothing more. Clouds. Billowing huge clouds. Billowing huge cloud. Shades of pink as the sun sets. A vast starry night. outer space, our galaxy, the cosmos. A forest, a deep green forest, blooming with nature in its fully expressed aliveness. Waves, enormous waves, unfeeling waves, manifestations of unseen elemental forces. Now begin to feel back into your body and the breath easily moving like a tide, ebbing and flowing. Once again, allow your sankalpa, your intention, your heartfelt prayer to arise. Experience it as it is now and reaffirm it to yourself in your I am statement 3 times. Mentally preparing yourself for movement. Mentally preparing to complete your Yoga Nidra practice. Gently opening and then closing the eyes. And in your own time, drawing yourself up as slowly as you like to a seat. If you're more comfortable, come into the fetal position first and just rest there. A slow awakening, a slow becoming. Being very intentional with your movements, allowing yourself to be held. Now, as you come into your seat, lengthen your spine and bring the palms to touch in front of your heart center. And just resting there in a moment of deep gratitude. Just making contact with the thumbs and the heart center, releasing the shoulders down, spine long, face soft. And then when you're ready, bowing the head to the heart, surrendering the mind, the ego, to the seat of compassion, the wisdom of the heart. Bowing to yourself, bowing to one another, bowing to the practice of Yoga Nidra. And when you're ready, rubbing the palms of your hands together, creating warmth and blessing yourself further as you release the eyes into the hands. Just allowing yourself to be held by your own hands. Right? The grace of endurance, holding ourselves up in trust, in faith, and in love. Now, on the next inhale, I want you to visualize a beautiful golden light entering through the nostrils and anointing the higher mind. The altar place of the higher mind. You see that light come up and illuminate it like this halo that surrounds you. And as you breathe into that light, the oxygen allows it to billow and grow and circulate. The light seeking out the darkness. The light bringing comfort to the shadow. Right? Soothing our brokenness. Reminding us of who we are. All healing is in the return. All healing is in the return to wholeness, the return to grace. And continuing to breathe into that light until eventually that light begins to expand beyond the confines of your body and my body. Until our light touches collectively. Until your light and my light are one. Together we vow to meet life with our light. But more importantly, we vow to love ourselves better. Namaste, my dears.
Namaste.